Nick 28T, the red-nosed pleb. My god, dude. The hell is wrong with me today? What's up, buddies? Welcome to another episode of The Poor Man Road to Glory, episode 163. And kind of the episode where we go back and review a lot of things, as well as talk about all the new content that's been released. So today should be a jam-packed episode filled with a lot of opinions and reviews on a lot of things going on. Brand new FUT swaps. I got a lot to talk about those brand new FUT swaps. I've been trudging along in Division 1 for these weekly objectives, so lots to talk about there. A few SBCs that came and went that earned us quite a bit of coins. Back to clearing out the club, grinding out the club. I was selling off squad fitnesses, but then EA released a FUT swap SBC that jacked up the price of Japanese players because I had so many bronzes and stuff in my club. I sold off a bunch of them, like 3-4 pages of them. So, a lot to show you guys, and then, specifically, we've got a draft as promised. Every single weekday, I will be doing a draft. Now, today's episode probably won't be like a draft to glory, where we start the epi with the draft, play the games, end of the epi, claim the draft reward, and then open the packs like we normally do. There's just too much stuff that I need to review that I won't be able to get that done. But we will get a draft started and maybe get one game played. Then next episode, I'll be able to tell you guys like where we finished, what we got in terms of the rewards. And then hopefully next episode, as long as there isn't any crazy info or promo that EA drop out of nowhere, we'll do a full draft to glory next episode. Now, if you're excited for the episode or whatever, feel free to smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. Obviously, if you're watching me do this awkwardly live on Twitch and you're not following the channel already, feel free to do that. I don't really ever have follow targets on Twitch, but it's pretty crazy how close we're starting to like creep ever so closer to 900k followers and creeping ever so closer to the 1 million follower mark as well. So thank you for the support on any platform you choose to support me on. So first things first, FUT swap is definitely the order of the day that I want to talk about, but let me just clear out the trade pile quickly, show you guys like where we've been there. So in terms of clearing out the club, league players that are worth something, I've cashed out of pretty much everywhere other than the championship. I still got to go through a lot of the championship and sell off the players, but other than that, we're cleared out and I've kept the leagues of teams that I want to start grinding and rinsing. So project team of the season, I know that's a Nepo term, but that is absolutely something we're going to be working towards here and in the future. So squad fitnesses, and actually, I'm a moron. I got to say this, I got lazy, I think it was last night, and I just started listing out for 950. Listed up like a page or two, cleared them, listed up another page or two, cleared them, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? They were going for like 1,200-1,300 yesterday, dude, and I just didn't realize. So I literally, out of let's say 40 or 50 of them, I screwed myself out of like 10 or 15 more K. Anyways, whatever, man. You know what? There's only so much grinding I can do before I start making mistakes. So here you go on some of the Japanese players. Some of them awkwardly went for next to nothing, but for the most part, they're all going for 500 to 1,000 coins. So very happy to cash them all out. So there we go. Clear it all out. Trade pile's all clear. The items in the trade pile, as you guys know, if you missed a few episodes from the last week, items in the trade pile now are 86 or higher if they're tradable. Items in the club are 86 or higher if they're tradable. And then untradables in the club are anything and everything. And same thing, untradables on the trade pile are usually 84s and above or 83 rated wingbacks. That's kind of the process of what we have remaining still in the club. And my God, did we do good, man. If you guys missed the FUT birthday pack openings, I highly recommend you go look at them. I will review the FUT birthday event, the start of next event. So you know how we have that squad where I have all the pack pulled players throughout the entire event? FUT birthday blew the pack luck out of the water for any event I've done. What did we pack? 4 FUT birthdays, like 10 90 rated or higher players, a crap ton of informs, 88 rated inform, Pjanic, all of that stuff, right? So we did very, very good during the FUT birthday event. But again, I'll go into great detail about that later on. Now, we have 2 things to claim. So we're going to start off really with a Prime Moments pack, which is cool. And I wish I could title the video that. I won't because the dislikes will be mental. But also, just by grinding rivals for the last couple of days, I easily got to the 20 goals needed in division rivals to get a 50k pack. I didn't really realize that it was a 50k pack. So this is going to go into the club's war chest of saved packs for, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, project team of the season. So what I want to do from here on out is save every good pack And I'll define good pack in a little bit, but save every good pack until the next promo. Now, I expect the next promo to be Team of the Season. I think Nep's changed his outlook on when Team of the Season is, but let's say if you think Team of the Season is going to be early, in a week or two, or it's going to be a lot longer in a month or so, or whatever, I want to try and save all the good packs for the next promo, hopefully being Team of the Season. And we're going to do it like this. Squad battles, I'm going to try and grind to Elite 3. Squad battles is a fucking mess, by the way. I played like a couple of games yesterday, and I don't know what they've coded in the game, but like bronze teams now are near impossible to break down. It's just, and maybe that's because the FIFA community all runs one depth, drop back, and then counters. So when you play the community's squad battle teams, their custom tactics are set like that, and you're playing them on Legendary or Ultimate. Bro, I was having like bronze players just blocking everything, bronze keepers making wonder saves. I'm barely winning squad battle games right now, like 2 or 3-0 or 2 or 3-1 and stuff like that. I'm getting nowhere near the 5-0 wins that I used to get weeks ago. Nevertheless, squad battles, I will be grinding, or try to grind until Elite 3, because you get 3 really good packs through, if you can do okay, it's 10 or 12 games. That's not bad. For me, I think that's worth my time. Keeps me a little bit sharp in terms of the tactics that I try and use in even online FIFA. Division rival rewards, I'd like to in Division 1 try and get at least rank 2 every week. That's 2 125k packs every single week. So I'm going to try and do that. And then FUT Champs, until EA make it worth my time, I am going to play FUT Champs to 14 wins. That's it. I just, that's all I'm going to do. FUT Champs until 14 wins, until they start making the red player picks worth your time. When I watch players get elite and they get 76 rated red cards, just like I do in Gold 3, there's no part of my existence that wants to play on outside of Gold 3, especially now because I'm playing highly competitive Division 1 games during the week, because undoubtedly EA are going to drop these weekly objectives. All being in rivals now, because they just know it's a lot harder for the community, and of course that's really what EA cares about. Make it hard so you shift over to FIFA points and go the easiest route. Nevertheless, saving up for Team of the Season, big packs defined are going to be, as of right now, you guys let me know if you want to change. Any type of player pack that has rares in there, I think I'm going to save. There's been a few of the like 6 rare player packs where like 3 are gold, 3 are non-rare, and 3 are rare, where I've hit like a walkout, where I've hit Pavard, I think it was, right? So I'm saving those for Team of the Season. However, 5k gold packs, 7.5k gold packs, I was even thinking the 1 rare and 10 non-rare gold packs, I'm just gonna open, but 50k packs, mega packs, rare mega packs, 25k player packs, the smaller gold player packs, all of those types of things I'm gonna save, and we're gonna see how big we can build up our war chest over the next 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 5 weeks of FIFA content for Team of the Season, as well as, oh, you guys thought that me grinding the League SBCs is done until the next promo? Fuck no. I've been making so much money doing the bronze pack method, silver upgrade method, and then League SBCs, basically going through and deciding which League SBC I'm closest to finishing, and then spending a little bit of money on the players I need to finish. You guys saw FUT birthday, man. Holy God. 90 rated Sane, 500k value pack from that. Like 3 or 4 or 5 90 rated cards packed from the League SBCs. 88 rated Pjanic packed from the League SBCs. So I'm going to continue doing the League SBCs as well as we are building up. And what I will do is, let's say, so right now, as of right now, I'm close to finishing, unbelievably, the Australian League and the Turkish League. Turkish League, I'm just missing some golds that I rinsed through 80 plus packs and shit like that, so I don't have them in my club. But the Turkish League, I'm pretty much near done for silvers and bronzes. So what I want to do is every day or every other day, on top of the content that I'm doing, I want to have a League SBC done every day or every other day, so that every episode we'll complete a League SBC, pick the player, and open not the crazy packs. So the silver packs and the off non-rare gold packs, which of course subsequently will then restock my club again to do even more League SBC. So that's the plan. Not only are we going to do squad battles, division rivals, FUT Champs, and FUT Draft to store packs for Team of the Season, but I'm going to try and do a League SBC every other day or every single day, and keep all of those high-end packs as well for Team of the Season. And let's just see what we can achieve. Let's just see what we can do. So start things off, or really we're 10 minutes into the episode, but let's get this loan. I wouldn't even mind getting a Petit again, so I can get like 14 games out of Petit, or someone I haven't used yet. Oh my God. Oh, Roberto Carlos, I guess, is all right. I get to find out if indeed I eventually want to get him at left back. Okay, I'm not too upset about that. 92 Roberto Carlos, so maybe we use him in a squad builder for this FUT Champs. Now, I've got a squad built for obviously the weekly objectives. I don't know if you guys saw that near the start of the episode, but maybe for FUT Champs, we build a squad around him and have him be the attacking-minded Dani Alves. Like, Dani Alves is a very attacking-minded wingback that I use down the right side of the field, usually in Champs. Maybe we'll then have a secondary attacker in Mr. Roberto Carlos, who looks absolutely fantastic. 1,000 likes out of that. He's great until someone crosses against you. Yeah, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. I will say this though, man. The Division 1 sweat lords have opened my eyes to genuinely, it doesn't fucking matter who you have in your team when someone spams the dumb crossing meta. I posted a clip on Twitter, actually. I wonder if I could quickly pull it up for you guys, okay? This is Division 1 against a guy that isn't trying to do the objectives, and this is what he did for 90 mother effing minutes. Now, again, I'm not hating on him. You do you. You want to play the game, you bought it as you want. I'm just saying that EA need to look at this, because this is so idiotic. He El Tornado crosses. I read the cross, get in front of it. He crosses it over top of my player somehow, and the ball gets whipped at Modric, who outheads Rio Ferdinand, who Rio Ferdinand is in a better position. He's in a better area, in a better spot, and he whiffs the header. In fact, I'm holding circle, full power with Rio, aiming away to try and head it away, not holding LT, and watch what Rio does. Let me pull that up for you guys real quick. Here it is. Is this it? Okay, it's a little bit of a long-winded video, but I do think it's gives a pretty good indication of what's going on. Oh, wow, that Twitter video quality. What the actual hell? Okay, hold on. Let me pull you guys over here real quick. Wow. Great video quality. Hopefully it fixes itself here.
Finally got one of these objective things done in Division 1, man. But, well, honestly, we got the double whammy here. This is the trick, dude. So you just basically try and get goals with a Serie A player, and then you try and do it with one of the German players. So I got a bunch of goals here. This was this guy's team. Fair play, he did use false 9. Problem here is, sorry that my hands are shaking so stupidly. My biggest issue here is these are the types of goals. Look at that. Like, look at those stats. But that's not even really the issue. This is the problem with trying to do these objectives in Division 1. First of all, my opponent doesn't care, right? But, like, I'm conceding this, man. Of course. El Tornado. Look at Modric out jumping Rio Ferdinand.
Look at what Rio does there. I'm not holding LT there. I'm just holding circle to clear. Look at this.
God, they got so much work to do in this game. Look at this.
Come on.
Rio tried to kick the ball away when I pressed circle to head it away. Of course.
That's
Tornado.
absurd.
Look at Modric out jumping Rio Ferdinand there, dude. What exactly? How can I do better here? God, they got so much work to do in this game. Look at this. Rio tried to kick the ball away when I pressed circle to head it away, man. Oh, God. Anyways, we got one done, I believe. Let me just quickly pass through this.
Anyway, so obviously, without me, I just go on these idiotic rants, so apologies there. But basically the idea, and I'm sure anybody with half a brain's already figured it out anyhow, but you just use, like, Emre Can or someone like that, right? So you get the Serie A goal and the German goal at the same time. So try to, these objectives are so hard as it is. Try and get the objectives done as quickly as possible, and that's the way to do it. But so, to the point of someone saying, oh, you know, that card's going to be great until someone crosses against you. Brother, I'm conceding headers to Luka Modric with a Rio Ferdinand that I know I'm doing everything right. I know how the mechanics of heading work. I know that you shouldn't be pressing X when trying to head the ball away, because the likelihood is your player does that, where they try and pass it away or do something stupid. You just mash circle so the player tries to jump as much as they can and head the ball away. Like, just torque the ball away. I did all of that, and the game was like, no, Rio's going to whiff it, and Modric is going to jump from behind Rio and head the ball down through Van der Sar. So that's my only thing where people, like, start overthinking having certain players in certain teams. The game is so RNG, the mechanics are so RNG that really, I think you should start using, now you should still be smart and use good players in good positions, but I wouldn't be too worried to use Dani Alves at right back. He's fucking incredible. I wouldn't be too worried to use Roberto Carlos. They're still going to head the ball away. You could still adjust their chem styles and stuff like that to give them better heading. And again, it really is half the time all about RNG anyhow. So That's my only thoughts on the subject. But this is the team I'm using for division rivals. I find it okay. I was using Edin Dzeko for the first 10 games, and I'm not gonna lie, man, what a nightmare. So basically what I do now, I switch to 4-2-3-1, where Milinkovic-Savic is my left DM, De Rossi is my right DM, and Chan moves up to striker, and Royce is the central cam, and then I've got Leroy Sané wide right and Dries Mertens wide left. Okay, so that's the squad setup. And what I try to do is I try to get a goal as quickly as possible with Emre Can. It's a nightmare because he's not a striker, obviously, but I try because that way it's a double whammy. If you score with him, you're like, okay, I've got both the things achieved. Now you gotta sweat your nutsack off and try and get the win. And of course, in Division 1, you're playing good FIFA players. You just are. So you're not gonna get the results. Now, embarrassingly for me, or maybe not because it's in Division 1, I don't know anymore, man. Everybody says I'm dog shit at this game. So maybe I just fully start believing them. Nevertheless, yes, I'm 6 wins out of 10 for Milinkovic-Savic. Yes, I'm 5 out of 10 for Boateng. But that is, I think, at least from 15 games. At least. I've drawn, and again, I tweeted when I draw and stuff like that. I've drawn like 4 or 5 games. I've lost games where my opponent with like Team of the Years and Icon scores 1 goal and then just passes it around the back. I've had games where my opponent draws in the 80th minute 2-2 and then passes it around the back for the final 10 minutes, as if, maybe because I have that reputation, but because the guy hates me so much that he just doesn't want me to have a chance at getting the objectives done. And even more frustratingly, I've had 1 or 2 wins in Division 1 where I get like a 1-0 or 2-0 win, but it's my bloody center backs that score. So of course I don't get any objective done out of that either. So it's frustrating. Oddly enough, I think a lot of people would expect me to just hate on this whole concept. I actually don't. It's weird. Maybe it's because I've gotten a head start, so I'm not under pressure to win my games in Division 1. I started playing a few games on Sunday, played a few games on my day off on Monday. Today on stream we're gonna play 2, 3, 4 games, so no pressure. Try and get 1 or 2 more wins going into Wednesday, right? 1 or 2 wins a day is basically what I'm trying to achieve in Division 1 here, and so there's no extra pressure on me, and then I gotta fucking figure out when the hell I'm gonna do this guy. But I like parts of it. I actually like that I'm being forced to use a completely different team. I like having to get the win in high pressure situations in Division 1, but I will tell you, and I will demand again that EA rethinks this, it is absurd to have to do this in Division 1, or really in any division, where like 90% of the community doesn't give 2 fucks about these weekly objectives, okay? It's asinine. I'm playing guys that are rolling Team of the Year Ronaldo, Prime Hullet, Prime fucking Maldini. Dude, the amount of Prime Maldini, Prime Blancs that I've come up against, where I'm using Emre Can at striker to try and score, is mental. So again, I bring you guys back to my goddamn video, EA, for FIFA 20. Please release an objectives game mode within FUT so you can take this and apply it into the objectives game mode so that everybody that goes into these games are using the teams that are of the requirement. So you don't have to face sweat lord teams. Like back into the FIFA 18 daily knockout tournament days, where they had themed squads and you couldn't go into the games unless you had a themed squad as well. Please. Please, I don't mind the ultra competitiveness of it, but it adds another layer of absolute bullshit when you're in just sweaty Division 1 where people are killing themselves to get a win no matter what. I'm sure it happens to you if you're in Division 2 or Division 3 as well. I'm not trying to be elitist and pretend like Division 1's the only place it happens in, but it's ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's fucking ridiculous on all levels. And I understand that the fucking community has ruined the online objectives, okay? The whole Chigre thing, the whole home team win thing, the whole thing where everybody just tries to cheat the system completely. I agree. I don't blame EA that they're going a different route this week to try and get people to play the game because of all these morons ruining the game. However, I will be a little bit elitist and think that the Nick 28T community, and a few other people have started doing this as well. I know Nep has done this even before as well. The golden goal aspect, I think, is the perfect balance. You're still playing the games. You're not necessarily cheating the system. You're playing against someone else that you know is going to have that team as well. And if you concede or score a goal first, it could be 5 minutes into the game. It could be 60 minutes into the game, but you're done. And I think that's fantastic. Again, oh my God, crazy thought. They could put that into the objectives game mode. They could put a golden goal into the objectives game mode. Then for the people that want to compete a little bit more, They can do it for wins. They could do one for penalty shootouts. I've said this a million times, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But anyways, my thoughts on weekly objectives are unbelievably, I don't absolutely hate every part of it. I like it. I actually like having something to play for. It's fun. It's fun. I can't believe I'm saying this in April, and it's not April Fool's either, unbelievably. I like playing for something. I just think EA needs to adjust how they deliver the requirements, because right now it's just mental. It's either too stupid in online singles where the community ruins it, right? With the stupid home wins bullshit or the cheek days, whatever bullshit. Or it's too nuts in division rivals where you need a goddamn win. It's mental. There's got to be a middle ground. And to me, I think an objectives game mode is that middle ground. Moving on. Moving on to the FUT swaps. Now, again, get ready for this because I think you guys are going to start rolling your eyes because people get really sick of me not just sucking EA off for everything they do. On the outer shell in terms of FUT swaps, and God bless you guys that I think will see where I'm coming from here, that aren't just going to slate me right away. On the outside shell of this month's FUT swaps, I've seen a lot of content creators, whether they got baited into it or they genuinely believe it or whatever. I've seen a lot of content creators really praise EA for these FUT swaps. Again, on the outside shell, 3 requirements for an 87 inform Pepe, 4 for a rare mega pack. What's this one? 5 for an 87 Werner the Burner. 6 for an Andy Robertson, 7 for a Meunier. These on the outside shell look absolutely incredible and actually great value for money. And on some level, I 100% agree. This is kind of what I wanted to see out of FUT swaps, where you can grind towards genuinely usable good cards. Werner is usable and good. Andrew Robertson's probably still the best left back in the Premier League. I'm sorry, Carnival Mendy, who's dog shit. Maybe 88, what's his face? Chelsea pleb could compete. But Andy Robertson is one of the best left backs in the Premier League. Meunier is a fantastic card for me. I've seen a lot of people say he's dog shit. For me, as a box-to-box mid, he's amazing. I really, really enjoy him. If you get the right chemistry style on him, he's fantastic. So again, on paper, these are so good. The problem is I think there's 2 things going on here that I think is going to set us all up for irritation and disappointment. Number 1, to anybody that already has these players, or to anybody that spent money on getting this Meunier a day or 2 ago, or spent money on investing or buying on these cards, EA now have basically just released these high-end cards into FUT swaps for next to nothing. And to me, it almost seems like they're going, like they're trying to not screw over traders, and I think a lot of you guys are really going to start missing the point of what I'm saying here, because maybe a lot of you guys don't care about people that play the menus of the game a lot. But this looks like a play where they're literally just trying to fuck over people that may invest or spend money in the game and enjoy that part of the game. Secondary, I feel like this is EA coaxing you into doing these, thinking, oh, I don't really need an 87 Inform Pepe, just like I didn't need an Inform 87 Suso last month. But anyways, I don't really need an Inform 87. Maybe I don't need an Inform 87 Werner. Maybe even because there's so many wingbacks in the game, you don't need a Robertson. But in your mind's eye, you go over here and you say, okay, this year EA, every single icon SBC they're releasing right now is moving away from multiple icons. They're only releasing, you know, the icon SBCs with lots and lots of informs. What an amazing, amazing deal now that they've got these high-end informs. So normally I'd like to go for one of the higher ones, maybe get an Antoine Griezmann or an ultimate pack or a base icon pack. I'll get to this in a second. Or a Costa. But you know what? Screw all of that. I'm going to go get these low-end guys because I can get Robertson and Werner and Pepe. I think you can get every single one of those guys for this month. And it feels like they're almost leading you into, not a trap because that's not accurate, but they're leading you towards something that is going to end up not being there. Where I think what they're going to do here is after this month, they're going to start releasing icons without big inform requirements. Maybe they're going to start releasing now, a little bit later, icons, the big icons with not a lot of informs and some icons. And it just seems like that's been the trajectory of how EA functions. And bear with me here. Let me get this point across real quick. Because that's what they did with icons. Previous years, the icon SBCs always had 1 or 4 or 3 or 5 icons. So EA this year released the first low-end sets of icons with 1 icon. Everybody starts thinking, okay, let me get prepared for these big ones. Let me start getting smaller end icons. Or they release the baby icon SBC, where everybody's like, fuck, I gotta do a couple of these, because I know, as EA have done over the last few years, they're gonna release them, one of the big icons with a bunch of icons, so let me get prepared. And what do? They let everybody, they lead the community towards these baby icon SBCs. Hey guys, do them. In previous years, in previous months, we've released icon SBCs with icons. Do them. And then boom, they drop you through that little trap where, oh guys, guess what? The big icons are being released, but they're all high-end informs. So it just seems like that's the next stage, and maybe that's me wearing too much of a tinfoil hat. It's not too much of a big deal in terms of like, oh no, you know, oh well, they're giving us high-end informs that we might not be able to do anything with. So it's just some food for thought. That's the only kind of issue I have with FUT Swap right now, is it seems like they're doing all this to lead you down a road of getting maybe informs that you might not necessarily need, and then they'll just be stuck in your club. Or you can go do one of the lower end icons, I suppose. That's one of the issues. However, the other issue is, as well, and this is not me just straight up complaining, this is just me talking, I guess, as a devil's advocate. The other issue is, really? Are you really giving us an informed Nicolas Pepe that we've had in the game for a month? Anybody that is willing to grind the game to get enough FUT swaps for this Nicolas Pepe has already grinded the game enough to have been able to buy Pepe when he was released or within a few days of him being released. The exact same thing for Werner. The exact same thing for Andy Robertson. The exact same thing for Meunier. Really? Are you giving us a Meunier that has been available for 10 days in the game that you could get for like 80k? Really? Now, moving up beyond this, my point starts to fall apart. So this is not necessarily the issue on the higher end spectrum of the FUT swaps. But here, what I don't necessarily enjoy is they're getting away from the originality of it. I think what got me so excited about FUT swaps, and again, this is just my opinion. If you completely disagree with me, that's fine. If you like this and this is all good and you like that they have high-end cards for not a lot of work, fair play. Just hear me out in what I'm trying to say is that I wish they kept going with the FUT swaps that were original cards, that they improved for no reason. That 84 Gila Vogie, what a sick card. From all accounts, anybody that's used that 84 Baby Jesus, the upgrade, well, that's a sick card. Etc, etc, etc. Okay, here we go. My chat's saying now, oh my god, he's 200k Meunier. You get my point, dudes. You get my point. Look, again, this is why EA can do whatever the fuck they want. Because I'm trying to make a point, and my community sticks on the fact that Meunier is 200k. He's 180k, and you're saying he's 100. Guys, do you understand what I'm trying to get across? Sure, my numbers may not be perfect, but you see what I'm saying? Is it's technically lazy. You're giving us shit that's been available in the game for so long instead of doing what was actually really cool months before. Like drop, instead of a Robertson, like drop an 86 rated FUT swap Shaw, Luke Shaw. Why not? It's the same idea, the same rating, but something new. Instead of a fucking 87 Werner, give us a, I'm trying to think of absolutely anybody within the Bundesliga that you could drop as an 87 rated FUT swap that might not necessarily get big upgrades. I thought that's what FUT swap was for, right? Same thing with Pepe. It's like instead of dropping this 87 Nicolas Pepe, give us an 88 Thauvin, even though that's not a great point. But again, as a Leeds United fan, give us a fucking 84 rated Max Gradle. Why not? Why not? So, again, I'm not hating on what EA are doing. I think with FUT swaps, they're improving well. Like, these FUT swaps at least are more worth your time than the ones a few months ago, right? You grind a little bit, you get a couple of high-rated cards, depending on what you feel like getting, at least with these ones, it's okay. I just wish EA was a little bit more original with it. Now, moving on, though, the high-end ones, I gotta give EA credit here. So, again, people that don't like me or don't like the points I make probably aren't even listening to what I'm about to say here because I'm about to give them credit, give EA credit. I think these are cool. This is pretty dope. Yes, 99% of the time you're going to get yourself a baby Gianfranco Zola after working an entire month, but I still think that's cool because this is a double whammy here, right? First of all, you can work the whole month to get a base icon pack. You open this pack, If you get someone even remotely usable or someone that's fun, like a baby R9 or a baby Petit, who I think is pretty decent, or baby Roberto Carlos, they can integrate into your teams and you can have some fun with it. So that's the one thing. Then if you get really unlucky, you now have a shithole baby icon that you could put into one of the icons that you necessarily want, and not only will that help you get a baby icon for what? 300k or 400k, whatever icons are going for, so it makes it cheaper, but you get 100k back as well. You get a 100k pack back as well. So I think this is great. I honestly think this is great. And I honestly think this is great. And I honestly think that ultimate pack is great as well. So the far end of FUT Swap, I think they've done pretty good with it. Again, you could make that argument like, EA, really? You gotta release just a high-end Griezmann that's been available for God knows how long. You gotta release this Douglas Costa that's been available for 10 days. Why not a 90 rated, again, it doesn't even matter. 90 rated Papu Gomez, he already has something. But you see what I mean? Like a FUT Swap release. Again, give me some sort of player that gets into the meta, but that normally wouldn't get themselves so many special cards through FUT themselves or through in IRL performances. You see what I'm saying? 90 rated Mertens. Again, Mertens is a high-end card, so give us like a 90 rated position changed, even if you want something else, right? And same thing with Griezmann. Like, maybe not Benzema, not a great comparison, but why not a 91 rated FUT Swap Benzema? Right? It's the same thing. I agree on Griezmann, but Costa is new, so I don't agree on that one. Yeah, but that's because you're looking at it from a very close-minded aspect, in my opinion. The reason why I'm saying give us someone different than Costa is because that card you can work towards and get in the game. He's there. What FUT Swap was so exciting for me, and I think for a lot of people, is that they started it out with like these cards that just had almost no rhyme or reason to get upgrades. And that for me made it exciting because I'm like, fuck, FUT Swap, okay, there's a couple of these crazy cards, let me work towards them. If you want a Costa, you can work towards them, but get him on the market. They're not going to toss a 90 rated Higuain or 94 rated Higuain FUT Swap into the game, or especially onto the market. So that's kind of what I'm saying, right? An 88 rated Iwobi, whatever. Like the Bournemouth Lerma. Dude, I could go on and on and on. Like, dude, for me, that Gilavogi 84 is still an amazing FUT Swap. That's such a cool, fun card. An 88 rated Loftus Cheek. Why not? The question is, why not? Why do you have to be so lazy while trying to kind of mask it like you're doing the community a solid? Okay, cool. I can work all month and get a Douglas Costa. Sure, that's all right. Okay, cool. I can work all month and get a Griezmann. You can work all month and go buy a Griezmann off the fucking market as well. Probably for cheaper than the time invested and the cost of the SBCs to get this Griezmann. Why not just make it original? My opinion completely changes when it comes to the base icon and maybe even the ultimate pack. But in terms of the players, I just wish EA were a bit more original. So that's my thoughts on FUT Swap. Suffice to say that I'm going to try and get this base icon. Or, again, here's my question to you guys. Do I believe my own rhetoric about EA leading us to essentially, for lack of a better word, a trap, and I don't do the 87 Pepe, the 87 Werner, and the 86 Robertson, because you can literally do all three of those and then have two 87 informs and an 86 rated inform in your club for icons, or do I go do the base icon? So that's my question. I throughout the entire month, I'm going to be a little bit torn on what I want to end up doing, whether I get the base icon or I get those three cards, which I think, if EA do continue on their current trend of just releasing big icon SBCs with only like high-end teams and high-end inform requirements, that could be worth your time. It really could. The informs are cheaper than the one icon for me, so an icon, okay, there you go. So that's I mean, you know what, dudes, you guys have already convinced me on it. So we're 35 minutes into the recording, but I really wanted to get those topics out for you. It's basically like my thoughts on the state of FIFA 19 currently, FUT Swap, weekly objectives, you know, FUT Champs, right? Talking about I just don't think it's worthwhile grinding out FUT Champs either right now. With how much D1 I'm playing, I'm just going to play to Gold 3. The final thoughts, of course, as well, if I didn't expand on it, is FUT Champs to me is a waste right now. Beyond Gold 3. I get Gold 3, I get 3 really good packs, I get 2 red player pick packs, which 90% of the time are going to be shithole 76 rated cards. But why would I want to play beyond that when going to Elite 3, you barely get better packs, barely, in my opinion, and the red player picks, 90% of the time, you're going to walk away with a couple of shithole rated cards as well. So until EA either drastically improve the team of the weeks so that the red player pick packs are more worth my time and maybe your guys' time, or come team of the season, if they do like they did previous years where they put the team of the seasons in the red player pick packs, then I will start grinding out more often. But as of right now, I think I like keeping my sanity where I still play competitively in FUT Champs, but I play till 14 wins and then we just go right back to competing in Division 1. I think for me that's the best option, if you will. So, without further ado, are we fully caught up? I've talked about the squad, I've talked about weekly objectives, I've talked about FUT Swap, I've talked about Weekend League, I've talked about the plans, Project Team of the Season, and I'm just going to steal that term from Net because it's a perfect review of it. Talked about the D1 games, and really I believe we could just get into the online draft now, right? I love how simple and sound and not an idiot Nick is. I mean, dude, look, I understand that a lot of my points can be very... the way I speak can sound like I'm shoving my opinion down your throat, but I do hope at least what I'm saying makes some sense. That's all. That's all I'm hoping for. So, let's get this draft going. Oh, I don't think I like any of this. Oh, no. I mean, the old school Nick 2018 inside of me says, please go play False 9. Please bring it back to FIFA 14 and 19 where all I used was False 9. Restart? Restart what? This isn't a fucking 193, 194 fucking run, dude. I'm playing the draft to use players that I might not necessarily have in my club and enjoy games against other people. All right, I'm going to go False 9. We're probably going to get knocked out first round, but I can't believe a guy just said restart. The hell, dude? Ooh. Did they take the moments cards out of the game? Let's go Dennis the Menace as our False 9 with a shadow. That's hilarious. I really need to worry. I really need to figure out how the hell to do the switch around. Three in the back is pretty good, to be fair. I genuinely just want to try out... Ooh, Eden Hazard. Nice. I want to try out False 9 and see how I like it. I've used it, like, for 4 games this year as well. Oh, the Hazard brothers! Okay. That's kind of cool. Go for Javi, of course. Have they nerfed? No, they haven't. Okay, we're fine. I thought they've, like, nerfed the draft or something. I think I was watching, what, Skills last night run a bunch of drafts? Was it Skills? And it just seemed like he was getting shit draft after shit draft after shit draft. Well, this is turning into an interesting little draft here. Brant looks like he'd be okay, too. Isn't he 4-star, 4-star? Yeah. Yeah. I want to try out this Bernardo Silva, but... Wow, that Verratti looks so OP with his new stats. Holy jeez. Oh, I should probably go Verratti. I'm not going to use... See, I'm not going to use Hazard, the right winger. Bernardo Silva looks dope too, but like as a midfielder, not necessarily. You know what? I'm going to go Verratti. I'm going to fuck up this whole draft and go Verratti in the hopes that I get a Neymar or an Mbappe, which is going to be, again, a mistake, but that's what I want to do. I want to try out that new Verratti. Okay. Vancure? Come on, Lala. Haven't used him yet. Bard would get a link with Pogba. That's not the end of the world. Calabria. Ooh, the Italian link. I haven't used Calabria yet. Well, if I do get an Mbappe, that'll work. Should we just go Pavard? Calabria, is there a right winger that's Italian that I would even necessarily want to use? No. Now, Bellerin wouldn't be too bad either if I swap over Pogba and maybe even use Eden Hazard on 7 chem down the other side of the field, right? Pavard's so trash, I sold him. I liked Pavard. I thought he was pretty decent, man. Calabria linked to Maldini. Fuck it. You know what? I've not used Calabria yet. This is gonna completely. It's a hunter, dude. Oh god, I need to figure out the chem glitch, the chem style glitch. I'm going Calabria. We've totally fucked this draft. Nah, bro. I need to try Mohamed Salah. This is one of the most sought-after cards for me for FUT birthday, and I wasn't able to get him. I honestly think that might be one of the best left backs in the game now. Look at this card, man. Look at that card, dude. What has he got? A shadow as well? No way. Look at that card. His marking and his slide tackles skyrocket as well thanks to the shadow. His jumping is terrible, but... I gotta go Salah. All right, okay. We're gonna have to use the bench to wrangle this team back into something that's usable. Whoa. Oh, what is this team? What is this team, dude? I don't know. I'm just gonna go Hernandez. A lot of people say this guy's absolute dog shit. Is he? Is it because of just purely because of the height that he's bad? All right, I'm gonna risk it. What a weird ass team. Okay, what's gonna work best here? So not Hummels. PK gets a soft link. I mean, Virgil van Dijk gets a strong link to Mo Salah, so probably makes the most sense to go big Virgil. I'm gonna go Virgil. Love to get a team of the year Van Dijk, but hey ho. Oh, good God. Do I really have to go with an 84 check? This guy is such a donkey, dude. That 84 version? So bad. Actually, the wall does help him out quite a bit. We'll go with him. Cruel. Okay. Well, let's see if my thought process is going to make any sense at all. I'm really hoping for an Mbappe here. An Mbappe at right wing would be the dream. And a Maldini at... Honestly, an Mbappe, a Vieira, and a Maldini, and this team is full chem and nuts. That's what I want, okay? Come on, EA. Maldini, Vieira, and Mbappe. Come. Okay. Awar is pretty saucy. So do I go... Oh, God. Do I go Awar? I don't think I've ever used Awar before. Oh, out of 3 incoming? Marco Reus fit in any way? I mean, kinda, not really. Yeah, let's go Awar. Even right now, I can toss him there. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Kind of a attacking midfield, but whatevs. Dude, those are 3 of the exact same players we just got as options, EA. Eriksen is so dog shit. I can't believe how much I loved Eriksen last year and how much I think he's trash this year. Why is that? Do you think it's just his physical stats that are shit? His agility and balance isn't that great either. That's probably why. I'm going to go Marco Reus. Marco Reus as like a right-wing super sub if I need it. This is so bad, bros. Klein? If I go Klein, if I get the chem back, meh, I'm going Bruno Fernandes. Klein is so terrible too. Okay, Deli P right wing. Right? That's the play. Deli P right wing. What has he got? What is that? Is that a glove chem style? Oh no, I thought that was a glove chem style. It's a finisher. That's not bad. Yeah, Deli P all day. Bang, let's go. That's big. That's big. Okay. Like it. Come on. Holy. We're back brought down to earth with these terrible options. Toprak. We can get a better goal. Oh my god, EA. I fucking love you. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, goalkeeper's locked up. Goalkeeper's locked up. I don't really need attackers, so we'll start with the defenders and work our way back. Oh god, I haven't used Witsel either. Oh, he looks like he'd be such a good center back, man. You give him an anchor, and that's got to be like a 93 rated center back. I can't link him to anybody, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go Fabi. Fabi's almost perfect. That's too bad. Oh, that's another one of the ones I really wanted to get. That was a well-changed, position-changed card by EA. I'll give him credit for that one. Okay, so... 2-star weak foot, and I think he's a 3-star, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, it's not amazing, but it's kind of all right. Obamba. Alexander Arnold. I guess I'll go with Trent, right? Just in case. Okay. That Team of the Year Conte now. Oh my god. Alright, this is, dude, I think this is a kind of a cool draft. I don't know how far we're gonna go with it, but I do think it's kind of cool. Anthony Martial. I don't like Martial in FIFA. That 3-star weak foot is so annoying to you. I think there's anybody else that helps. So we'll go Anthony Martial here. Come on, man. Team of the Year Conte. Come on. Not Team of the Year Conte, but it is Fernandinho. Fernandinho would get better chem, right? And he's actually a D. I'm going to go Fernandinho. He gets better chem, and then I'll bring on Awar. I'll either bring on Awar for Verratti. I think that's a really good change. Awar for Verratti would be big, like at halftime. That should take us to a 90, right? I think. No? Wow, really? Okay. Interesting. I thought for sure that would take us to a 90. Oh, Neymarzito! I have to go Nene. How do I fit him? I have to go Neymar, man. Dude, Neymar as a center forward would be nuts. Neymar as a center forward for Dennis Bergkamp, like maybe at halftime or something, could be crazy good. 5-star, 5-star. Let's do that. Okay. Hacken looks like a baller as well, dude. 4-star, 4-star. I mean, I'm never gonna. He's never even gonna come on. Quags. We'll go Quags. Take it old school. All right, so 89 rated. Feels bad, man. Nene. Is there anything I can change with the starting 11 or that? I mean, that's about as good as we're gonna get, right? God damn, that is a nice team. I don't know if it's gonna play good against the gods of the draft, but. And I don't know how good it's going to play in my own hands, right? It's going to be up to me if I can use False 9 well. But that's actually a pretty dope team. I like it, man. I feel like I build really good drafts. Or fun drafts, at least. Maybe not really good drafts. But fun ones. That's a sweet-ass team, man. Perfect. Okay, so highest to lowest. Lowest positions as well taken into account. Highest, okay? Now, I wish I could do I just have no idea how to do it. I have no idea how to do it. How to get these, like how to get this on him and how to get the hunter on him, and I just don't care. Moving on. So what do no one needs chem other than Del Piero. I don't think I have an option for Del Piero, unfortunately. A crap ton. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Marco Silva, I guess. No real options there, right, dudes? So let's get that done. I'll play round 1 for you guys here real quick. Oh. God, what a terrible record, man. My goodness. Okay. So Neymar at center forward at halftime. Maybe Awar in the team. I mean, dude, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna like this Verratti. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm gonna like this Verratti. I don't care about kits. Custom tactics. Okay. So, defensive. That. And then here. Honestly, man, that seems all right. Try and make the team a little bit more compact. Stay forward, cut inside. Come on, balance. Conservative interception. Get into the box for crosses. Stay forward, cut inside. Balance. Conservative. Box. Dennis the Menace. Him to try and break the defensive line. Although I should really use like the way you want to use false nine, where the center forward is like the fulcrum of the team, right? Would make more sense, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Balanced. Cover. Cover center. Stay back while attacking. Do you guys hear the TV in the background? If you do, I could turn it down. It's just the Premier League games are about to start, so I kind of have it on. But if it's too loud, let me know. I'll change it. Overlap. Back. Overlap just means they tend to stay wide instead of like making runs through the middle. It's so stupid, man. That's something I'd recommend for you guys. Okay, captain. We'll give it to my captain, Big Burge. Oh, Del Piero stats. Holy Jesus. Deli P all day, all day. 96, 99. Del Piero, Fogster. Does Pogba go on corners? Does he have like the corner trait, like De Bruyne has? That why they toss him on corners? I don't know. Weird. Still an hour? No, I know. Well, it's an hour away. It's just like all the pre-game build-up or whatever's going on. Okay, well, let's try and find a game here. Test out this false nine setup. And try and talk you guys through some of the new players that we'll be using, which is that Verratti with the changes. Bergkamp I haven't used this year. Calabria, Salah. Fabi at center back I haven't really used. Awar I'd like to get into the team purely because I've never used him before. Awar will be on 6. Where? As a CDM? No, I mean, Fernandinho is a really good card this year. Oh my god, do I have all the alerts paused all day? No, I'm a moron. Holy god. CC Hovey, thank you for the 7, man. Appreciate you, bro. Dalf, thank you for the 31 months. Nobody's playing this fucking game, really, are there? I mean, to be fair, it is 10:50 a.m. in Vancouver on a Tuesday. So, who the shit is playing this game right now? Don Diablo, thank you for the 7. Okay, I might not even be able to get a game for you guys, man. We'll do this. We'll search for like 5 minutes. If I don't find someone, we'll probably get our outro in and then call it there. Carter, thank you for the 2. Appreciate. Oh, 5 bars? Hey, dude. Don't you like have something you should be doing other than playing the draft against me, sir? No? Maybe? Jordan, thank you for the 7. Appreciate you, man. God bless. Okay, this guy has a mic. Depending on how he plays FIFA, because you guys can't hear anyways, depending on how, that's a decent team. Depending on how he plays FIFA, I'll plug in my mic like with 5 minutes to go. See what he says. You guys complain too much about me plugging in my mic and talking to people during the games because I'm not,
hey,
talking about the game or whatever, so.
Hey, sexy Uncle Nick.
What up, B4?
N28, hey guys, N28, hey guys.
Hey, bud. Thanks for the sub! Thank you. Wait, what? Thanks for the sub. Did that even pop up? First game of the day, too. So... Oh, El Shaarawy made that tackle? What in the hell? Oh, dude, I thought that fake shot stop had El Shaarawy burned. I didn't even realize it was El Shaarawy, honestly. Oh. Ha 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 ha. That was a really good shot, Nick 2018. Okay, I need to, dude, man, I am rusty. This is my first game of the day, dude. My God, is it ever noticeable?
Hey,
Holy moly.
batch. Got 90 best for the upgrade pack. Is that good?
Sick airtime, Pogba. I have no idea what you just said to me there, sir. What happened? I don't know what's good. I was not paying attention at all.
Hey, batch.
Golden
goal workaround for rivals. If we all set a specific team's home and away kits, we could see if it's a Nick 28 tier at least on the second screen and quit out if it's not, like we used to do based on squad name.
Nah, I'm not, dude, that would make Division 1 impossible for people to play. Oh, Marco! I think that would just make Division 1 near impossible to play, honestly. And first of all, how many people that watch my content are going to be in Division 1 in like the Pacific Northwest, right? Wow, great pass. Dear God, he's actually using Virgil van Dijk up front. That's amazing. Mid. This is a little bit nuts. I'm sorry if I'm missing Thank you guys. Sorry, I probably should have had these alerts pop up not when I was in a game. No idea what the hell's going on. Might have to make this team a bit more Ref! How is there no foul there? What the He's murdering my player, dude. Ah, unlucky. The fouling system is so weird. Okay. Not gonna lie, the alerts are really annoying me, man. I can't focus at all. Thank you, though. The fact that that annoys me makes me a psychopath. Because it's you guys supporting the hell out of the channel. That is mental. Ane winning the header there. This guy is such a sweat. I can try and be a sweat too, brother. No way. No way Dennis Bergkamp fucked that pass up. That's what in the fuck insane. Is this game? That's better, Dennis! Let's go! What an intelligent run from Eden Hazard. Good stuff, man. Dear God, guys. Mose, thank you. Hellcat, Bounce That Ass, Tooney, Ethan, Baz the Saz, JDL Football, Benjamin and David, thank you guys. That's such a good run from Hazard into that space, man. I wish players did intelligent runs like that way more often offensively, because they hardly ever do. They just stand there, man, and wait till you pass into their, like, general direction where they make a move. Oh. Goal.
See you later. Barati. Dennis Bergkamp's got the ball here.
That's a bit dangerous.
Now Van Dijk. It's Salah now. Hazard. Now Pogba. Shots on here.
Holy mamacita, great movement, boys. God damn, false nine's fun, man.
Well, if that had gone in just a second.
It's a bit weird because I actually feel like I'm missing an attacker up front. Whoops, my fault. Fernandinho, so that's 2 good interceptions there. There we go. Such a terrible pass. Like, play it into the space, man. What the fuck is going on with this guy's connection? Just hold X, pal. Just hold X, pal. Just hold X, dude. You try and do a Berber spin with him overcommitting, you just hold X and the guy perfectly sticks to you like glue.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
Just so gross. He's a decent FIFA player too. Like, what the f... You know what I mean? Like, do that! It's a great goal! And running down the byline, just swinging in AIDS cross after AIDS cross. There you go. It's a viewer. Of course it is. And Jesus Christ. You can score decent goals. And on! Thank you for the 11, dude. Appreciate you. I really wish I didn't have to play viewers every fucking game of FIFA I ever played on stream. I mean, I probably wouldn't have found anyone at all in the draft if I wasn't streaming, to be honest. But it's like every time I stream this game, it's against a viewer. Every fucking time. Never random. It's never someone that has no idea what I'm doing. You know? Always the ultimate sweats. My fault. My fault. But, hey, it's par for the course, I guess. All good.
Room now out on the wing. Looking for teammates in the middle. Played away, well away from goal.
I'm right now around one of the fucking draft.
Fernandinho. Out into the wide areas now.
Just don't feel like I have the options.
Wants to get it to feet. He's come rather deep to do that.
No.
Striker. Fabinho. Now Fernandinho.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum
Another
of
2 minutes added on by the referee. Working hard just to...
Gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. Unfortunately, it's from the 45th minute, but still. I think False 9, you need to be a really good FIFA player to play it well, dudes. And that's not me complimenting myself. I mean, the only times I'm getting good results out of False 9 is when I'm ultra patient. Make a pass, beat a defender, make a pass, wait for that run into the gap, and then send the ball perfectly into the gap. And then, of course, because this game is a broken mess, you have to hit the ball first time. You can't take a touch and get in a better position and then shoot. You literally need to play the ball into the gap and then finesse it, low drive it, time it, do it, whatever you need to do it first time. If you take a touch, the shot goes from 80% chance of going in to about 3% chance of going in. Nevertheless, I do think this formation is solid, man. Really, really solid. Just like, I feel like the good, like, what I'm surprised by, and I guess I don't blame the pro players, because they're playing other pro players, so why wouldn't you use the ultra strong formation, either 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-2-1 or whatever, but it's going to be from kickoff. That is hilarious. He passed that into the net with his weak foot. From, what, 20 yards out? And it is moments Maradona's.
Extraordinary game here. Two very well-matched teams, and they're trading goal for goal in the game. And it's Del Piero. He saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Real individual with great vision here. He can cut it back now. And they get
Bergkamp waiting for a tap-in. The ball goes right past him to a guy that's marked.
It's only going to allow the opposition to attack them again. Hazard. And it's Del Piero. Dennis Bergkamp's got the ball here.
Move your keeper, buddy. I saw you creep your keeper to the left there. There we go. Thank God I was banking on that. I was banking on him moving the keeper, so I just shot near post. Tried to be as patient as possible.
Slipping it through. Hazard.
My fault. That's very non-creative of trying to cut inside there. That's basically the only option I had, so he was going to read that by just holding X. Need to do a bit better there. That's offside, right? Has he just had 2 shots on target and 2 goals? Because I thought I had 93 De Gea in goal. Feel like it. Tackle through the back! Ha ha ha! Super rewarding gameplay, guys! Drag back past him and he literally tackles through my heels and gets the ball back. Which might just result in a goal. Well done, Calabria. I took the risk, dude, of blasting that up the field, and it worked. I mean, to be fair, he does have Virgil van Dijk in the box, so what the fuck else is he gonna do, right, guys? I kind of forget that he's got Van Dijk in the box, so what? It's not like he's gonna play that to his, right? I almost can't really hate on the guy. I just want, he's either running constant pressure or press on heavy touch. Because, like, the second I pass the ball, my players are under pressure.
Del Piero. Fernandinho. Pogba. Got in the way. Beckham.
Oh, god damn, Dennis. Unlucky. Unlucky. I don't really know what to do here, bros. Do I try and hold on to this lead or just try and get another goal? What's the money move? Kind of enjoy just attack. Oh, wow. Can hit this with his fucking left again, perfectly into the net. Of course he is, on 0 stamina. Why wouldn't he? Why fucking wouldn't he? Bro, I'm like heavily marking Maradona's left foot, thinking, well, he's not going to do too much off of his weak foot. Good one. Oh, dude. Basically just shoots from anywhere with Maradona and it goes in the net, man. Fuck am I supposed to about that? I think that's 3 for 3 as well. Tackle, goes right back to him. Good block. Oh my god, I actually won the ball back. God bless. That's a great ball. I just don't think I should have forced that. Pretty good pass from Dennis Bergkamp, but asking a lot of him.
He's come into this area, into his own midfield to collect the ball. Rather deep position, but you can see what they're doing. They're keeping possession by doing it. Hazard.
Beautiful! Take a touch! Oh no! Dennis Bergkamp! See what I mean? I swear to God, if I hit that first time, that's a goal. But no, I take a touch into the space to beat the defender and then shoot, and I fucking, of course, sky it into goddamn orbit. Oh, Dennis, you're killing me, man. That's so unfortunate, dude. Pogba is dead, man. I wonder if I get Pogba off for a war. I think I'm gonna do that. Hazard's fine. Del Piero's fine for now. Let's just do that. That was gorgeous play, man, and it just, you get punished for trying to play too much football. I need to remember to hit it first time, man. Hit it first time. Hit it first time. Go against every footballing muscle you have in your, in your brain and in your body, and just fucking remember it's a video game. Bang it first time. Swing that bullshit. I was really happy with that, man. Thank you, Virgil. Dude, like, am I just meant to lose? Like, can I guess I can't do anything, huh? I guess I can't do anything. Fantastic, dude. Amazing. Oh, there you go. Knocked out first round. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, great. What a fucking enjoyable gaming experience. And then after this recording, I get to go into fucking Division 1 and play against Team of the Year Ronaldo and Icon Moments Maldini and fucking goddamn Laurent Blanc. Great.
The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team. Yeah, I think they believe.
Great pass, dude. Great pass, Alar.
Players down the pitch believe as well here. Lozano. Sadio Mane. Time to get the ball in. They've got a man out wide. Listen to the atmosphere in here. Those fans certainly do.
I have to score 4 worldies to take it to 4-4. What does this guy got to do, man?
What a roller coaster ride it's been.
Score from the kickoff. Nah, man. Fuck off. This game is so AIDS. Get me the fuck out of here, man. I think I'm just gonna fucking, like, quit out of round 2. This is fucking insane.
It could be on in this attack. They've got men over to try and get a winning goal. Shots on here.
This game's AIDS. This game is genuinely AIDS. I'm sorry to end it like this, dudes, but hopefully this one game of the draft shows you why this game is so fucking hard to play and keep a calm, cool, collected nerve. Just pure AIDS. That's all it is, man. I'm glad that, I swear to God, it feels like every goal I scored was fantastic. Maybe that's biased. That's a timed green finesse from outside the box after beating his defender. The unfortunate thing is I scored in the 90th minute. Let's go. Not fucking getting through my team. Let's go, baby! Viewer number 7,000 played. Viewer number 100 beat on stream. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, no surprises that his Maradona got man of the match after taking 4 shots and scoring 3, all non-timed, all on his weak foot. Bye!